do 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 do. Hey, what's up, JCB, Eric? How you guys doing, man? Give me a thumbs up when you guys can start hearing me when I'm start on. But hey, it's been a crazy week. Crazy week. That's all I gotta say. I'll say it again. It's been a crazy week. We just had a thunderstorm come up here a few minutes ago. It just quit raining temporarily, I think. I think we're getting some of the tropical storm stuff coming us our way, maybe. If nothing else, it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck stuff up from Louisiana through us, feeding up. Good job, good job. Thank you. Hey Brian, how you doing, buddy? JCB. Kenneth, good evening. How are you tonight? Busy show tonight. Got all kinds of good stuff. No, not really. I mean, typical Jeff stuff. Typical stuff. Typical stuff. In fact, I thought I had something. I was kind of late getting set up out here. I almost did it from in the house, but it was just too much noise. Nobody could be quiet in there. Dion, how you doing, buddy? Eric, everybody's doing well. It's been an interesting week. I flew the other day. I took out a bunch of planes, and I I got a call from the president of the company, or the not the company, the club, saying he cut the grass and he cut the runway. So I loaded up 3 jets this morning to go out to fly, and shoot, he just cut a maybe a 40, 30 meter, 30-yard strip of grass. He didn't cut our whole runway at all, so I couldn't get anything up. Hey, Wild Bill. So I got some nice drag racing videos. I think the E-flite F-16 is faster than the free wing F-16 when it's going over ground. I was kind of surprised I couldn't get the F-16 up, the E-flite, but the winds were kind of a crosswind. They weren't, so it was just wasn't good at all. I was kind of disappointed, but it was a nice day for a drive in the country. But yeah, I was kind of disappointed when he said he cut the runway and he didn't cut it. Getting kind of PO'd about it myself here. I got fly. I think I got one fly, and he is just like bugging me like crazy, man. Oh yeah, land on my hand again, you die. I still don't have a laser sight for my bug assault. I need to get it though. I know that. I can see that. Oh, you're gonna go for that hand now, huh? He's buzzing my head. I'd shoot myself in the head, but I'd probably shoot myself in the eye. And this thing puts out a whop sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't shoot as hard as others. Oh well. He'll screw up here and I'll get him. Hey Rich, how you doing, man? Let me get stuff set up here. Yeah, it's been a crazy week, man. It started off Saturday, as a matter of fact. I don't usually go fly on Saturdays, and we were watching. We like watching football. We were watching the Europe Cup, and we decided to go out. We were going to go get a sandwich somewhere, or go get lunch, and so, but because it was the 4th, nothing was open. None of the places we go to was open, so we were going to ride up to, up 84 where all the restaurants are. And I got a call from U-Haul saying the hitch person, she was in and she could do my hitch. So I took it over there and I got the hitch put on it. I got the hitch on the Durango now, so I'm a step closer. So that's good. Now, I didn't buy a receiver, the hitch that goes in the receiver yet, because I wanted to see, what height I needed, if it goes up, down. Oh, you take the cheapo okay, I see that, JCB. Well, anyway, I got a trailer now, man. I just need the ball and the hitch that goes into the receiver, and I can take the mower out there. In fact, I'm going to go get it tomorrow. I'm going to go get one tomorrow. That's my big job for tomorrow. But yeah, Yes, I'm going to set. I'm going to probably end up getting a 6x10 enclosed trailer. I'm trying to find a used one because new there's two places here in Dothan that sell them that I found near where I live here. I don't live in Dothan, but that's close. And the guy that's got the 6x10, it would be perfect, man. Side door, little roof vent. Because I'm gonna put windows in it and stuff. And I already got my bed designed, a shelf and then a bed. You know, so that when I go to events or go somewhere, I can just camp. Pawn shops, I haven't seen any, Eric, that have any of the trailers. But that's a good idea. I'll keep looking. Yeah, I'm not in a hurry. I've seen plenty on Facebook that have sold, but they sell fast. I save them and look at them, and they sell super fast. Well, I want windows in it, Bill. I want screen windows in it. You frame it, and it should work. Yeah, I don't care about peeping eyes, because I'm gonna put poisonous reptiles and warning poisonous reptiles, poisonous snakes on the side, the side of the trailer, and it's got the side and the back. I'm gonna put it in English and in Spanish, so I think that should keep people from getting in there. Yeah, this the one I'm looking at. It's got the one I looked at yesterday. It's got a little deadbolt so that you make sure that it'll stay shut when you're going down the highway. Hey Kenny, how you doing? And that's what tinfoil's for. My tinfoil hat, man. I wish I still had it. I'd show you guys my tinfoil hat, man. That thing was the coolest thing for wearing out in the sun. But one day it blew, the wind was blowing out when I was out mowing, and the tinfoil came off my hat and got all bent up. And Linda, she's practically, I can just about, if I get out the tinfoil and start making another one, she'll let me get a plane. And if I ditch the tinfoil hat, man, the neighbor he would look at me and just shake his head. But I said, hey man, you need to try it. You don't criticize it till you try it. But anyway, I got the trailer that it should be set up on there. I don't bank, if the ball's not in the receiver, I don't hit my leg on it or shin. I was kind of worried about that, but yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Wild Bill's a 6x10. I want a ramp. I want a ramp in the back because my thought is I can get rid of, because we have a 5x8 open trailer that we haul our mower with, and then I can get the mower in there too when I want to. But so that's off on the way. I'm working on it. I was really disappointed today, man. In fact, I was going to put the videos. I still haven't even cracked my transmitter case to get the camera out for the videos today of those poor planes not being able to take off. I was disappointed, to say the least. Now I had the Avanti S, which I know would have took off. I can drop those flaps, hit that 80 millimeter power, and take off like in about 20 feet. But I was just kind of disappointed. Roland, how you doing? That I packed up the planes and played with Tuco, and we just walked around and messed around, and I did a lot of driving on the runway because I hadn't been able to drive on it for the last 3 weeks on account of the rain. But like once we get the mower out there, it'll be good. And what I think I'm going to do is, because I want to fly, I'm going to try to fly like Monday, Tuesday. Next week's supposed to be pretty deep. It's going to be hot, but it's not supposed to be rainy. So I'm going to, like take my mower out and mow. I don't want a 6x14, Kenny. I want something small. My goal is I got a steel building. Hey, Mickey. My goal is that it'll fit in a steel building. In fact, the one I was looking at yesterday was 6 foot. It may be too tall. I got to measure it, because if it's too tall, then I'll get a short one. I'm not going to leave planes in it. Like I'm not worried. You know, when I take Draco to the field. Let's cut over here. Let's get off this. Yeah, when Draco goes to the field, I can put the wings on. Those wings go on so easy. I would hate to try to transport it with the wings on because you're going to mess it up. You know, so I mean, putting wings on. You know, all my big planes, the wings. You know, I just took out the SIG Cadet Senior Sport. I took it out with me this week, and you know, it's just slide the wings on the tube, put it on the plane, two plastic bolts or nuts or bolts. Connect the you got to connect the ailerons. I forgot about that. Oh, that's hard, you know. Yeah, so I don't plan on, you know, trying to get a 2-meter plane in there or put 18 planes in there or anything like that. You know, I figure I'll have two shelves for planes, which I figure I could probably get 6, 7 planes in there, and that's plenty. That's plenty of planes. But yeah, my big thing is I want, you know, I'm gonna have a spot for AC vent, for air conditioning and power, and then maybe, you know, like phase 3 or something like that, maybe a solar panel or something on a lithium battery. But you know, that's down the road. And I figure, you know, wind's null in the fall. You know, that's when I want to try to have something. So I still got plenty of time to try to find a used one before I end up having to buy. Well, Bill, I'm actually getting ready to start that. Hey, Nunes, John, how you doing, sir? What I've done, you know, like all the runners and everything like that, there's like 3 or 4 different sizes of them. I went in there the other day and I just kind of rubber band everything together so that, you know, I just have to measure one board, and I want to start it. It's Hey Jeff, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, I want to get started on it, and the F-15 fix is ready. In fact, I was going to do that today, but when I got home from the field, you know, I just didn't feel like messing with it, to be honest with you, because I figured there's no rush right now. And I know it's dumb. I'm at that point in that project because I got the front landing gear all in there. I just got to put the screws in on the little plastic pieces that hold it down. The back ones go in real easy. You know, I'm gonna have to get a fisher to fish because I didn't pull a string when I pulled the gear, and then just put everything back in the receiver. You know, secure the receiver and the satellite, and go do another 360 range test where I might have to move stuff around again, because that is kind of a hard one to get a good signal all the way through. But man, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited to get it back in the rotation. But right now, the runway is bad, man. I mean, it's not. But what's funny is, like, right around our field, like for the runway, what we normally cut is longer than the rest of the runway. So I don't know if they just, hey Roach, if whoever cut the runway just left our section off. But it's almost like it's a safety zone, you know, like a no roll zone, you know. It doesn't make. I'm just so. There's no logic. There's absolutely no logic in what we cut out there and what we don't cut. It defies logic. And after being in the military for 22 years and working in the federal government, you know, I'm kind of tired of things not being logical and being kind of stupid, you know. Here's my rails that I made for the F-16. It's just a piece of balsa. And I rounded off all the edges. In the front, I used the Freewing F-16 to shape the rail the same as it. And this is the same length as the rail that's on the banana missiles. I don't know, I've got them laying around here somewhere. But I got tired of the missiles, man. I don't like missiles on a Thunderbird, and I didn't like those foam missiles, man. They're always going, you know, they looked all bent and everything like that. In fact, let me get one, man. It's worth, a picture's worth 1,000 words. Like here's one I'm talking about. Here's what I'm talking about right here, man. I love that. I love that F-16 to death. But man, it's like, look at that thing. It's all walkered up and everything. And it always bends. You got to bend it back down, straighten it out. You know, so you know, like I said, man, this is almost identical to that. And I just took the little plastic piece that was on the bottom of this right here. I just took that off and glued it on. You know, I thought about trimming it, you know, because you can see it overhangs a little bit. You know, I thought about, you know, sanding that down or getting the Dremel and grinding it down, or the file. But you know, I mean, it doesn't bother me. You can't see it on the plane. But that's what I did for missile rails, man. Yeah, Eric, I've seen people that have made trailers out of like Dodge vans. You really think that gives extra lift having what, the missiles on there, the foamy missiles? You think that gives extra lift? See, I don't know. I mean, I just can't see like when it's bent out like that, you know, going down the road when it's bent out and stuff. But yeah. Hey Scott, how you doing, buddy? Hey Brian, how you doing? Glad you made it, man. It's up late, man. Especially if you were up from the England match yesterday. That's pretty good, man. England's in the finals. I don't know who's going to win. I'd hate to bet on that game. I hope England beats Italy, though. That's all I got to say. But man, but anyway, that's what I did, man. I don't know. I couldn't tell any lift differences in flying it or anything, or stability or anything. But it was windy as heck when I flew the rails, the new rails. Well, the free-winged F-16 doesn't have any missiles on the rails, and it flies fine. When it gets off the ground, I was so disappointed today, because I thought, man, all right, here we go, man. You know, because it's been a while since I've had the two F-16s out on the same day, and I thought, all right, here we go. You know, because the rotation was gonna be free wing, E-flight. You know, I mean, yeah, and then the Avanti S. Oh, come on, Mickey. I saw a meme this morning. I don't want Italy to win, but I want England to lose. Yeah, man. I don't know. It doesn't matter. I don't have a dog. I know more players on the England team because we watch Premier League. You know, I don't watch, what is it, Sile or Sire? I don't know what the English football league is, but I trust the trim by bending the tips, JCB. No, man, no more banana missiles on my E-flight F-16. The drone story from Tucson. No, I didn't see that. But man, it's just been, yeah. Jeff Nichols has been flying a lot of stuff lately. It's pretty cool. See him and his buddy Chris out there, and he's got some of his other partners that chime into the chat there. I guess they're looking for, they might have a new field where they can fly. They had that one kind of like a farm field that they could fly at, but I guess they lost that, so they're working on another place to fly. Hope he can fly and get it up there. What do you think of the big Ultrix? I mean the Ultrix. I mean, it looks like it would be fun, but I don't know. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know. It's just not. it's not for me, you know, to go out there and whoa, a drone evaded a sheriff heli for 50 miles at speeds over 100 miles an hour. Yeah, that was probably, I don't know. There's got to be some kind of military testing out there of stuff like that. Because I've read other stories about drones like that that did that. That's pretty good, man. Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, or DOD exactly. That's what I'm thinking, John. How you doing, John? Victor, still working. Good for you. Earn that money. Pay those taxes. I I need a raise. But and I'm waiting on still. You know I went ahead and got a Marlin because I think the Marlin would be able to take off the grass off there, and I think it might be fun to mess around with. I don't know, you know, because when I bought Bigfoot, I had to get it before the price went up, you know, because I figured if I wait for a sale, they'll drop it down probably the, you know, the 179 price. Oh yeah, I bet, Eric. So I'm hoping to go to Null in the fall. That's my goal. That's what I'm working on. I might not have phase one might not be pretty when I get there, but you know, once I get a trailer, and then I think if I buy, I hate buying new, man, but I don't really want something that's fuel soaked with fuel, or you know, from people, you know, cutting, you know, going to get rich doing lawns, and then end up having to sell the trailer. But yeah, that's just it, man. It's like Bigfoot flew nice this week. I know I got the two videos I put up. The onboard works well. I need a better. I need a camera with more stabilization in it, and then I need to angle my camera like maybe over a wing so you can see the ailerons. But you know, the money shot on Bigfoot is the rudder. The rudder turns the plane. The aileron you use, like when I was turning right, I was using right elevator and left ailerons to keep it levelish. You know, I let it tilt a little bit, but the rudder turns big Draco, not the ailerons. The ailerons just tip it over. The rudder is what turns it. Yeah, I don't know, Bill. I wasn't. It was close to being good, but I was just. I don't know, but I'm so hard on myself for landings and stuff. They weren't bad. They weren't bad. Thank you, Bill. Yep. Yeah, it's funny, Mickey. Yeah, they couldn't bring it up, but oh my God, having Bigfoot back, man. I took my time setting. I made sure all the surfaces were pretty much as straight as I could possibly make it. In fact, I had some trim left because I used the same settings in my DX9 that I had for the old one, and I think I had some radio trim in it, you know, and I had to take it out, you know, because as soon as I bound it up, I can't remember which surface, but one of them went, you know, you hear it go. So I had to make sure and zero everything down. Yeah, John, I don't know. I mean, yeah, I think everybody does a good job until you make a mistake, man. And then the ground and gravity, man, they just reach up and grab their plane by the wheels or the propeller or EDF or something and pull it down. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I just try to, I don't know. I don't like doing knife edge turns with Draco. Oh, does the new one have a night strip for light flying? That'd be good, man. I'm pretty sure, man. Hey, Dennis, how you doing, sir? And Roach, how you doing, man? John, Wild Bill. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna make it to null. I say that, but you never know what's could come up. Let's see. I'm gonna be messing around here on my computer a little bit. So let's see documents. What the heck, over? See, that's the problem, man. Oh, there we go. Sorry, it just took me a while to find something. Oh, let's see how we can go. What I've been doing. What I have been doing is, you know, like when you make comments in the chat of the last 2 live streams, this will be the 3rd. I've been going through and getting everybody's name so that I can put it in a wheel for drawings, because we're getting ready to start doing some drawings. So, you know, some payouts, you know, and stuff. I mean, subscribers have been going up and down and been slow, but you know, I mean, I'm going to be optimistic. We're going to get more subscribers, hopefully. I don't know. Maybe I'm too dorky. People can't stand being dorky and stuff. I thought about, you know, I could be all serious. You know, I could wear a tie and, you know, and not be goofy. But you know, heck, I'm kind of a goofy guy. So you know, I've tried just being myself, you know, out there. But you know, for some people it might not be quite good. Yeah, Brian, I think I've knife edged it. It does knife edges okay. Draco weighs about 13 pounds, so I mean that's, you know, that's 13 pounds. You know, like even my cadet sport cub. I don't know where they get the sport for it. I guess because they took like about 2 inches off the wings. But man, yeah, I agree. Thank you all. Yeah, I just try to, you know, I don't know. I mean, it's just sometimes, you know, I just keep wanting to have fun and stuff, man. Tonight coming out here was tough, man. With that rain, it's just like it is humid. But I didn't want to do it in the house because I can't be noisy in there. And I'm kind of worried about my volumes because in my test it seemed like my volume, for whatever reason, I got an update and it seemed like it was a little low, you know, because I had to turn it up. There we got thunder going there. But yeah, we got the names. The names come. Jeff, how you doing, sir? But so we're gonna start. We're probably gonna start doing some. We'll start doing some drawings and stuff like that. I was gonna show you the names, but I guess what I can do is I can go out here. Let's go out here. Where's my wheel of names? But this doesn't really tell you anything. I don't know. I'm going to show you what I'm kicking around doing. All right, let's go out here. Let's go out here. All right, so this is what I got going right here. This was from the last 2 live streams, and all these numbers are relate to the names. Because I was thinking of doing, I'm just worried about someone coming in and Skyping a prize. You know, because I've got this going, and then here are the names over here. I got the names on the spreadsheet right here. And I was thinking what I might do starting next week is I can put the names in the description with the numbers, or I could just use the names. I don't know what I'm going to do. But I don't really want to go through the live streams and giving out everybody's number and, you know, becoming the what's my number, who's my number. And I'm making it the same number as the rows to keep it simple. Like this is going to be 48, just on my test spins, I can kind of tell. So that would have been Pilot Jerry right there. Okay, so that's how that goes there. And let's go back here. And let's cut back. Let's go back out here. Let's get back here. Let's go up here. So that's what I got going on there so far. But, you know, I'm not saying that's how it's going to be, but so, you know, I mean, yeah, Eric, I try to explain everything. Yeah. Hey, third day, how you doing, sir? Yeah, Tuco. Tug, how you doing, buddy? So I don't know. I mean, I just want to, you know, I want to give something back to you guys, you know. But you know, so that's kind of what I do, and it's probably the you know the one we actually use. So just have the names on it, so I can just add names to it and stuff. I mean, it's not going to be you know I would love to do 1,000. You know, if we ever get to 1,000, do 1,000 at 1,000. You know, but you know, I'm not the giveaway channel. I never intended to be the giveaway channel and stuff. But you know, if I do, I bet Linda will want her name on there. She'll rim with the chat. You know. Huh. Yeah, I kind of got in trouble, but you know, she told me to go ahead and get stuff before they went up, but I didn't go crazy. Crazy Eddie! I was a little crazy Eddie in the Bigfoot video there, man. Thank you, Wild Bill. But yeah, I was expecting someone to come out and fly today, man. Usually on Thursday, sometimes on Thursdays they're out there. There was nobody, but I was only out there for I probably maybe an hour. I spent an hour on the field is all. I tried flying 2 planes. I tried once, or I even tried three runs because I was just surprised that the E-flite F-16 couldn't get off the ground because it has better landing gear and a little better EDF in it, and it couldn't get up. But man, when that wind's coming from the west is the worst wind for our field because it doesn't do any. All it does is put drag on planes, on jets anyway. It doesn't help them. Doesn't help provide lift or anything. And then when you got to go up against the grain to the north, to the northwest, you know, you got the grain of the ripples in the dirt in the grass. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, Eric, I see what you're saying, man. But yes, I don't know. So that's what I got coming up. I don't know when I'll get the green light. And I got, you know, like the trailer. Once I get the trailer, it's going to be some more of my allowance money going for lumber because lumber is just ridiculous. I don't know how many for the shelving because I'm going to use thick plywood for the bed side because I'm a big ass, and thinner for the top shelf. Hey, third day, how you doing? But you know, I already got the bed design. It's going to work well. I've got a like 12 by 12 canopy. It's going to be tall enough that I can slide that stuff in there, and you know, if I want to put planes under the bed shelf, I can. But I don't need to haul. I don't need to take 10 planes to the field. I don't need to take 8 planes to the field. You know, I can load 3, 4, 5. I'd be happy. Because I don't know, the more you fly a plane, the better you learn it, and the better you can fly it. That's why, man, I've been real comfortable flying the F-16s because I've flown them the most, and the Avanti S. That thing is just, I just love flying it. I haven't taken it out as much as I have the others because the others take up a little bit less space, and I don't really like stacking things hard in the hauler. Yeah, when is null? I was gonna check it. Yeah, Scott, man, it's just every day, man. Every day we've gotten rain, man. I mean, not just a little rain, a lot of rain. You know, it just makes those little weeds with the three, like the little three leaves of seeds that pop out on it, man. Those things will just grow up like 6 inches, a foot in a day. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was in October. That's what I was shooting for. Scott, was October. Because I figure I got like 2 months to find a good deal on a used trailer. Yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting Eric too, man. I feel like I know him, man, you know, from his shows and stuff. Eh, eh. So it'll be good, man. Ah, 70s would be nice. Like one day when I went out to fly, it was beautiful. I got out there with my two. I had my two. Huh. We just might have to go up there, Scott. Man, I hate driving up that was the Highway 26. Man, that thing is just a pain in the butt highway, man. But you know, it's just yeah. When I went out to fly my jets, man, the grass was too long. I just turned around and came home, man. You know, I drove up and down. Well, I bet Victor, man. Yeah, I know. Because Nate, man, Nate got to the jet jam, man. He looked like it was hurting him pretty bad. The humidity was. To be honest, it wasn't even that hot. But you know, if you're not used to it, you're not used to it. That's all I can say about the humidity, man. Hey, good night, Brian. Yeah, it's pretty late there, man. It's like 12:30, 12:35 or so. Sleep well, my friend. But no, in the video, I was talking about Jet Jam. And I don't know why I had Jet Jam on my mind. It was at the Pilot Ryan Fly-In is where the guy bought Bigfoot. That was so funny, though. I'll never forget that. I've never had anybody do that, you know, because people would go walk, because people had a lot of stuff for selling the tents. So I'm sitting there, you know, putting a battery in Bigfoot and you know, checking it, getting ready to fly and stuff, and getting the camera ready, cleaning the lens and stuff. And he comes up, you know, and he's like, "Hey, why don't you sell that to me before you go out there and wreck it?" You know, and he was dead serious, you know. And I just never, I mean, I've had buddies say stuff like that to me, joking, you know. Hey, why don't you sell me that plane before you crash it, you know? That's just funny. But yeah, I don't know. He seemed happy, and I it's over. I just hope he has as much fun with it as I do. But I tell you, the ESC wires, I don't remember them being so thin. They are so thin. In fact, the next time I fly it and video it, I'm gonna show you that what they did to the ESC wires. I've never seen this thin of EC or ESC wires on anything. Anything. Not even the little cheap Cessna that I bought off eBay, you know, that was so pathetic. Heck, I almost think it's about the same, just a little thicker gauge than the servo wires, but not much. When I landed, on the maiden, I checked them. They weren't warm at all, so they must be able to pull the amperage that you know that the motor draws just fine. I was kind of, I don't like I said, it's kind of I'm like, what is this? It's like something you would see, like on that $19 F-22 or something, man. Yeah, see, I don't know, Jeff. I think that's what this rain's from, but I haven't looked at the radar today. All right, let's see. We got to have serious. We have to have serious RC discussion on this channel. Let's see what else. What else was brought up? I don't have any parts for the F-15 in here. I got the plans. The plans are ready. I'm ready to start the build. I've been kind of, like the first part of the build is gluing, doing joiner glues on some pieces and stuff like that. I'm probably not going to video that. And then you go right into the wing. And I'm kind of excited to do it. So, in fact, I might do the build, versus putting off the fixing the F-15. Yeah, kind of worried about being out here in the garage, man, because we got a chain link fence in the backyard. And that thing has been hit by lightning once, man. It blew out. Oh, we lost. The breakers caught it and everything like that. But yeah, it is thunder, man. It's thundering pretty good. Poor Tuco, man. I'm sure he's in one of the back bedrooms in there, curled up. Because like if I was in the house, man, there, but right my computer desk is at, he'll go underneath my computer desk. Yeah, Tug, man, the GT, I miss it, buddy. I'm telling you that right now. I watched my last GT video that I flew. The reason why I like that plane is because I could just take one wing off of it and throw it in the hauler and get 3 other planes in there with it. It didn't have to take the big seat down and make Tuco sit on the little seat. But yeah, I'm sure, man. Yeah, yeah, it sounds like it because you can just hear the little rumbles, that's going over in the big, like when you get a big cell over, always hear big thunder strikes. Hear the little, like sounds like a stomach growling, but thunder style. Let's see, Shay. I hope Shay's all right. Hope everything's working out with Shay and Ashley and everything like that. I miss his show and I miss his videos and stuff, but I understand life. Life gets in the way of fun a lot, especially when you have young ones and stuff. So I just hope he's doing well. Been kind of worried about him a little bit, but yeah, Tug, I know it can get kind of, hot and muggy up there too, buddy, in New York. I'll give you that. Then you wait a week and then it's nice. But I kind of miss New York, man. Good buddies and and some things were all right. Like when you get out in the country, up north and stuff like that, it's a totally different. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure, Eric. Ah, so yours is smaller gauge too. I couldn't remember if the original one, the original Bigfoot had the small gauge wire on it or not. Because I got it. I think I pre-ordered it as soon as I could order it. I ordered it because I just saw it and I was like, that looks like a winner to me. In fact, I think I seen RC or R whatever the China guys. I saw him flying it on his channel. It looked pretty darn good. Yeah, it's a good Viper flight. It's had a good Viper flight. Good E-flite F-15. Man, I forgot the nose for the E-flite F-15. So we had a noseless flight. It flew well. Yeah, it's crazy. I dig it out, but yeah, it's not that hard to get out. But you can't really, you couldn't really see it, you know, me holding it up here with this camera. I'm not using my Sony camera for the live streams. I've got, you know, I've got this camera's pretty good that I'm using now, and I don't need to dazzle you with zooms in and zooms out. It's funny. I forgot my. I wear these oh, Columbia sunscreen shirts. I wear them over my t-shirts when I fly, you know, just to help protect my skin from the sun and stuff when I'm out there. And plus, they're cooler. It's cooler than just being out there in a t-shirt. I forgot it this morning, and it was cloudy when we left. In fact, it was foggy when I loaded up the car, and then it was cloudy, and then it was sunny. So I had to douse myself with sunscreen. Jeff, you didn't notice Scott at Jet or at Pilot Ryan flying? But man, like Linda at work, man, there's like her boss had a Fourth of July party, and like 6 people came down with Corona stuff. So it makes you wonder. Enough of politics. Let's see something else in the RC world that's happened here. It's going well, man. This Bigfoot went together better. I don't remember having any problems with the one, but like for the wing struts, they give you those like body clips that you have on RC cars and stuff. I never could get one of those through the wing, so I just use. I've got some pretty thin wire that goes into my welder, so I just cut off a piece of that. It's real pliable and just bent that around it. You know, that's what I used last time. Yeah, man, I tried to get some more F-16. I tried to get a free wing and an E-flite today, but I couldn't get them off the ground. They wouldn't come up off the ground. He cut the grass at 2 inches, and I usually cut it a little shorter than that. But I think our grass has gotten thicker with all this rain. Yeah, I thought about doing that JCB, but it's kind of spring metal and stuff, and I would have I would have had to get 2 needle nose pliers. I know this sounds crazy, 2 needle nose pliers when I can just grab a spool of welding wire off of there, you know, cut it, clip it, put it on, bend it, clip it, and done. And it's there. It looks fine, works well. Yeah, I mean, to me, it's a not one. I don't think the wing struts do anything because it's got a pretty big carbon rod in the wing. It's just for looks, but I like the way it looks with that on there. But man, yeah, because I was all in on my EDFs today. I didn't bring any other planes, and I just brought those three because I figured, well, you know, I figured I was going to go out and get 3 quickies, and then I wanted to come home and get started on stuff. Well, what did I do when I got home? I unloaded the car, put Tuco in and out. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Jude? Put Tuco in and out 3 or 4 times, and came out here and got watching videos. And the next thing I knew, you know, because I tried to watch videos that I hadn't watched, and the next thing I knew, it was 2 o'clock. Then I went inside and storage charged my 3 batteries and watched some more videos, and then it was 4 o'clock, and then I kind of messed around a little bit. Dave, how you doing, buddy? Bigfoot is back. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, it was nice, man. It was good to have it back. It just feels like I said in the video, man, like a comfortable pair of shoes. But let's see what else we got at RC. We talked about the new release. And did you see the free wing poll that they put out? Like, what plane would you like to see improvements to? You know, there was I think an A10 on there. There was the 90 millimeter F-16 and the 90 millimeter F-15. And the last time I saw the poll, the F-15 was taking the lead, but it doesn't matter. I'm not going to get one. I wouldn't. I'm trying to stay away from 90 millimeter planes, but man, that 90 millimeter Viper is sweet. But I'll probably, if I get I'm not going to get a new plane for a while because I want an NX-10, so I got to save up my allowance for that. Yourself. Yeah, I got a racing video to put together too, man. I had two. The E-flite F-16 was racing the Freewing F-16 today. Neither one of them were flying. It was all on the ground. Yeah, the Freewing, man, when it went through the tall grass, man, it rattled the nose off. I think I even popped no, I didn't pop the battery hatch up on it, but, and then the E-flite F-16, it kind of pulled one of the missiles. I got to reglue the little plastic insert that the missile rail goes into. I have to reglue that onto the plane, because it kind of pulled it, the weeds pulled it out a little bit. But, yeah, it was bad, man. Bad. Then I got thinking, I was going to fly the Avanti. I didn't really want to use the two batteries because they had the Freewing had, I did 3 runs with it, and then I did two with the the LX 80 millimeter F-16 is smaller than the Freewing 70 millimeter. That's nice, Roach. Third day, I think you're going to love that Viper, man. That Viper is good, man. Yeah, I got to buy the paper tape, man. I've never been able to find it, but now that I know that's the paper medical tape, maybe somebody at CVS will know what the hell I'm talking about. It's a 90 or 80 millimeter 4-cell? Wow. Man. But I was kind of disappointed because I was feeling good, man. I was feeling flyy. I was feeling really sticky today. We kind of just sat back and I was relaxed, and I kind of did my little pre-flight routine and stuff, but it wasn't meant to be, Didn't get mad. I wasn't upset. Hey, thanks, Eric. Go chase the kids, man. Hasn't had a successful flight yet. Yeah. Yeah, I've had some planes like that, man. I bought some of those wings from E-flite, the blade wings that they had. I never got them. I could never get them to fly. Never. Never. All I did is banged it into the ground, and I'd fix it. Bang it into the ground, I'd fix it. And finally, after the last time it banged into the ground, I just stripped everything off it and threw it in the trash, man. I was done with it. That's what they say. That's what they say, Jude. That Lipschitz uh, P-15 is a great flying plane, man. I've heard I've heard that from James has said that. GB likes, said that he likes it and everything like that. That have flown it. I think even Wesley said it's a, Of course, I don't know. I mean, if somebody's an influencer, you got to kind of, they'll tell you the rock flies well and stuff. I mean, not everybody's that way, but you know what I'm saying. I mean, they don't sugarcoat something that's really a turd, but. Yeah, that's good, man. Yeah, I've been tempted to order that. I was tempted to order that. But I've got a lot of hand tossers as it is, with the E-flite F-15. I was going to put gear on the E-flite F-15. Now I'm glad I didn't because I don't know if our runway, what it's going to take to get it flyy again. because I think, you know, the weeds have gotten bigger and stuff on there, and and it's bumpy. Because a lot of times, you know, like if I take the jets out and I take other planes, sometimes like when the winds are screwy, like today they're out of the west. They were not perfect at all. They weren't. They were. You know, they were. But you know, I can fly with it. So I was just gonna send it up, man. Ah, ah, I bet you have, Mickey. Yeah. Yeah, you guys made that L39 look great, man. It looks good. I mean, shoot, I would love to have a big 105 like that, man. No, I'm not saying people lie, but you know, I mean, it's like, you know, I don't think Pilot Ryan does it. I don't think GB does it, and I don't think Wesley does it. You know, but some of them, man. I mean, if they do something stupid when they're flying the plane, they cut it out. You know, if something dumb happens, you know, they cut it out because you know they're worried about making it look good. You know, which I don't know if I. You know, my dad used to sell used cars on the side, and I guarantee it, he never, you know, showed somebody a car where something wasn't running right on it, you know, he'd get it fixed first and then bring them out there. Nah, that crap isn't gonna work, Dave. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's going on. I want to get a roller and try to roll it, but I don't know. I think it's. I was looking at it today, and it's bumpier than what it was. But it's been, you know, for 3 weeks I hadn't been able to drive on it because of all the rain. Yep, Victor, I know you do, man. You make that thing look great when you fly it. Yeah, I hope Banana keeps coming out with nice planes, man. We need competition for Horizon and Motion, man, or else they're gonna raise. You know, they can raise the prices at a will. I noticed I was out looking at SIG today, and from just last week when I was looking at it before the show, SIG had to raise their prices quite a bit too on their ARFs. Yeah, yeah, Mickey, that's true that, you know, there are some changes, but, you know, a lot of changes people make to the planes to get them to fly right. I don't know if they're necessary or not. I know somebody that I like does a lot of crazy things to planes before he flies them, and you know, I don't think they're needed. You know, like somebody's review of the Arrows F-15. You know, he went and changed where all the, you know, the servo horns go into the servo, or the push rods go into servos and everything, and it didn't need to be done. Slip inside. Yeah, on floats maybe. Uh, yeah, I don't think. Yeah, it's just because see, I'm the only one out there that flies EDFs. Well, I'm the only one that's got, you know, has warbirds with wheels on. You know, everybody else, anything they have is like 1/3, 1/5, 1/6 scale planes. So they think the runway's fine. I'm the only guy taking, you know, foamies off. So I kind of get the look whenever I mention the runway. The heck, you know, I'm gonna mow it. I'm gonna mow it. Kyler, how you doing, sir? Victor. But you know, it's just like I've been wanting to take my Hobby King 109, my 109, the Commander, and the Sirius and things like that. I wanted to take those out, but you know, I got to do some work on that runway first, or they're not going to take off, man. They just ain't going to get up. They ain't going to get up. Even if you put a little blue pill in with the battery, it ain't going to get up. Or if you come down, it's going to rip the gear right off it. Yeah, because I had my cut wing Cub out, and I was surprised I was able to take off and land with it without flipping it over. In fact, after the video that I shot of it, I landed. Hey, Pickled, how you doing? I landed, shut the camera off, and then flew the rest of the battery when I came in for the landing. I mean, it was a beautiful little tail or front wheels touch and rolling out, just barely slowing down, man. And I just let off the elevator to set her down, and she caught in something and went bloop bloop, flipped over on it. You know, I was like, wow. You know, it's bad when Bigfoot trips in the bumps and the weeds and stuff. Kyler's been KBRC. Kyler has been putting up some nice videos, man. There's another young man that can fly too. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, Mickey, that's what I'm going to look at. We've talked about it, but you know, it's like we have a meetings about once a month or once every other month, and we talk about something for 3 months, and then it happens. But that's what, yeah, a roller. That's exactly what I want to do. Because I've been driving on it, and it's helped, but I haven't been able to drive on it a lot. You know, so that's what I'm doing, man. Is I'm driving on it, and I'd like to get a roller. One of the neighbors out there, she has a roller, but I'm not. There's no way I'm going to ask her to borrow it, because those things, man, the ones that you can buy for your own, you know, she uses it on her driveway, and my luck, I would, you know, use it and the weld would break on the axle for it. Victor, what did you stall? Hey, Scott. Yep, that's what we've already put like real sandy soil on it once, Scott Howard. We've done that once, and we're talking about getting some more sand for it. Later, Mickey, man. Have a great day. Have a great Friday, bud. Hey, Jeff, go ahead, man. Oh, you just gotta be in the comment in the live stream. You're already in it, Kyler. We'll see you, Jeff Adams, man. Not your, not your Italian 104, Victor. Yeah, JCB. Now that I've got the hitch on the Durango, man, I can haul my mower out there. That's what I'm gonna do. Next time I go out, I'm taking because we've got a nice mower. It's just they don't want. We've been covering our mower up, and they don't want to put it out there under the cover. They're going to either a build onto the shed that we have out there, or b put wider doors on it. They've got the money because we raised a lot of money, but I don't know what the holdup is. I don't understand it. So I'll just take my own mower out there and mow the damn runway so I can fly. That's what I'll do. You know, if they don't want to mow the runway, because they've been cutting it with a bush hog, but the bush hog doesn't cut it well enough. Which it was better than what we had on it now, because he cut it like a 1 inch on the bush hog. It was pretty good until the grass grew. I was taking, you know, the F-16 was going off at the same pole that it always goes off at. And the Arctic I hadn't tried, but the Arctic uses a lot of that ground for a runway. It goes, the complete where we put the sand, it uses every bit of that to get up. And it would have been, you know, like where the poles are spaced there, it would have been like 2 poles of grass, and it didn't get off in the grass. And I don't have it set up for bungee launching anymore. Man, I was trying to think of, all right, we talked about that. Talked about Bigfoot. Talked about the Ultrix. That's about it. That's about all I got, man. Yeah, I don't think we'll ever do anything like that. Put down any kind of turf or you know the same thing that Pilot Ryan and Bobby fly off out there. I don't think we'll ever do anything. I mean, I think if we get another load of sand and put on it and a roller, that it would be pretty good. I mean, it's close, but I can just tell driving on it that it's rougher than what it has been. With all this rain that we got, the weed clumps, I think because the weeds, their roots are getting, the stalks, because they haven't been cut, the stalks on the weeds have gotten larger, so they're making it rougher and stuff. But that's about all that. I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do. I'm the only one that cares. Yeah, I've got a push mower. I could take it out there, but yeah, I got a nice 5x8 trailer. Just drive the stupid tractor on it, tie it to the front so it doesn't roll around, and haul it out there. We got gas out there, and because I keep it topped off, and I'll just top it back off with their gas for what I mowed on the field. At first they were saying that if you bring your mower out, you got to use your own gas to cut the grass. I was like, what? What's the difference between cutting the grass with our mower and cutting the grass with the club's mower? There's no difference, I guess unless I don't know, they think you're going to take your mower out there empty and then fill it up to take it home, but I don't know. I don't get it. For those of you that are left, I salute you. Well, guys, it's not that late, but I don't really, other than what we've gone over, the missile rails, in case you hadn't seen it. This is what I did. I just shaped. Yep, same to you. Same to you, Jude. We'll see you, buddy. Thanks. I just took the banana missiles. You see it's bent down. The banana missiles, and I just shaped this to, to the same shape and size as the banana missile. Just made it the same shape and size, and then took the little plastic piece off that slides onto the wing and made this. It's out of bamboo, or not bamboo, balsa, and then just use some Ace Hardware primer and paint. I like going to Ace Hardware. It's a local. It's a local store. I like shopping at it instead of like Lowe's or Home Depot. You don't get I don't get a military discount there, but it's pretty good. All right, Mickey, man, Pickle, you guys have a great weekend of flying. Supposed to be a lot of people at the club Saturday, so I'm going to take some planes out and be there. Because Linda's already told me she's mowing the grass Saturday. She doesn't want me to cut the back because I cut the whole yard this week. And she thinks she can do better. I think she does a better job too. In fact, I think I should be banned from mowing grass. Already banned from the weed eater. She let me take it out and do around. We've got there's a little ditch out there by the highway. She'll let me, cut the culvert under the driveway, and she'll let me walk around the backyard fence and weed whack that. But I can't do the front of the backyard fence, around the house, or in front of I can't even do it in front of the steel building because she's got flowers there and stuff. But all right, guys, I thank you. I appreciate it so much, and hopefully we're going to be able to do some little give back here. I appreciate it. We'll see you at Kenny's show. I'll unload all this stuff and bring it in. Oh yeah, Mickey, man. I mean, I give you my secret in case you ever get married, man. All you got to do is chop a few flowers with the weed whacker, run over, a few flowers with the mower, and then you get banned, But she likes doing it. So, all right, guys, I appreciate you all so much. Those of you that I've met, I wish we could get together again and have a reunion here. Those of you that we haven't met yet, hopefully someday we'll get to meet. Dennis, I will. Thank you. You don't, man. Thank you, sir. Appreciate it. It's going back into the show. Anything I get is gone. It always goes back into the show. Either that, or I'll send it up to the Birmingham Children's Hospital. But I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a great weekend. I thank you all. I mean, we're buddies. So maybe next week we get Mickey on again if he can do it. I don't know if he's working from home or I don't know what he's doing and stuff, man. But I appreciate it, guys. Yes, will do, Dennis. I thank you, sir. This is Jeff. Jeff in the hangar, Lower Alabama, baby. Tuco is in the AC, hiding from the thunderstorms. Hopefully they're over. Fireworks, thunderstorms, we've had them all, man. All right, guys, I appreciate it. This is Jeff, man. Thank you so much. Woo, 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 woo. Bye.